What would happen if someone in the military decided to shoot their mates and join the enemy? Camp Liberty, Baghdad. We had this sergeant, William Mitchell, who'd been getting weird letters from home. Wife filed for divorce. Kids didn't want to talk to him. Bills piling up. Started hanging around the Iraqi translators more than usual. Learning Arabic phrases. Asking questions about local customs that seemed innocent at first. Where do you pray? What's your family like? How do you feel about Americans being here? Should have been red flags. But we were focused on staying alive, not watching our own guys lose their minds. March 23rd, 2005. Night patrol along Route Irish. Most dangerous road in Iraq. IEDs every few miles. Mitchell was our squad leader. Experienced guy. 3 tours under his belt. Halfway through patrol, he called for a halt. Said he spotted suspicious activity. Ordered everyone out of the vehicles to investigate. Standard procedure. That's when he opened fire. M4 on full auto. Shot Corporal Davis in the back. Private Jackson caught 3 rounds to the chest. Sergeant Murphy tried to return fire, but Mitchell had positioned himself perfectly. 4 of us down in 30 seconds. Mitchell grabbed extra ammunition, medical supplies, and disappeared into the night. Left us bleeding in the dirt. I took shrapnel in my leg but could still move. Dragged Murphy behind cover. Applied pressure to Jackson's wounds. Davis was already gone. Called for medevac, but had to wait 40 minutes. Insurgents started taking pot shots from rooftops. Pinned down by enemy fire with 2 dying soldiers. Jackson didn't make it. Bled out, calling for his mother, 19 years old. Joined the army to pay for college. Murphy survived but lost his left arm. Medical retirement. Struggles with PTSD. Blames himself for not seeing it coming. 3 days later, Al Jazeera aired a propaganda video. Mitchell standing with masked insurgents, holding an AK-47, denouncing American imperialism, claiming he'd found the truth about the war. Intelligence intercepted communications. Mitchell was providing enemy forces with patrol routes, convoy schedules, base layouts, everything he'd learned in 3 tours. 2 weeks after his defection, roadside bomb hit our supply convoy, right where Mitchell said it would be. IED placed exactly where he told them our vehicles would slow down. 6 more soldiers killed, 12 wounded, all because one of our own sold us out. FBI tracked his family's phone records, found encrypted messages going back months. Mitchell had been planning this for a long time. Wife's divorce wasn't random. She'd discovered his communications with insurgent groups. Turns out he'd been recruited online. Extremist websites, anti-war forums, gradually radicalized over months of deployment. Started believing America was the real enemy. Military launched massive manhunt. Delta Force, Navy SEALs, Marine Recon, every special operations unit in theater hunting for one traitorous sergeant. Found him 4 months later in Fallujah, living with insurgent cell, married to a local woman, had converted to Islam, completely transformed. Firefight lasted 6 hours. Mitchell fought alongside his new comrades, used American tactics against American soldiers, knew exactly how we operated. SEAL Team 6 finally cornered him in a bombed-out mosque. He refused to surrender, died clutching an RPG launcher. His last words were in Arabic. Investigation revealed the full scope of his betrayal. Dozens of operations compromised, countless American lives endangered, years of intelligence burned. His former unit was rotated home immediately. Too much trauma, trust completely shattered. How do you operate when you can't trust your own squad leader? Command implemented new protocols, psychological evaluations every 60 days, communication monitoring, battle buddy accountability systems, but damage was done. Every soldier started looking sideways at their teammates. Paranoia became epidemic. Unit cohesion collapsed across multiple bases. Mitchell's widow refused military burial benefits, said he died the day he picked up that rifle against his own men, returned all his medals to the Pentagon. His kids changed their last names, moved to different states, completely cut ties with anything military. Can't blame them. The insurgency joined, wiped out by airstrikes 6 months later. They'd outlived their usefulness. His sacrifice bought them nothing. 10 years later, his betrayal still gets mentioned in counterintelligence briefings, case study and insider threats, warning about radicalization signs. Sometimes I wonder what pushed him over the edge. Combat stress? Ideology? Just pure selfishness? Probably combination of all 3. But I remember Jackson's face, 19 years old, dying in the dirt because his squad leader chose enemies over brothers. That's what happens when soldiers turn. People die, trust dies, and the mission fails.